Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Survival Guys, and today we're camping, and I'm going to do a gear check video for day number 1. The day's almost over. Right now it is 8:22, Sunday, so yeah. We're camping, I'm in my tent, and yeah, so this is episode 1 of, I don't know how many yet, but this is day 1 of 4. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over some gear from this thing, that I have. I just packed it. It's not all my survival gear, of course, but just some stuff. I do have more. I'm not gonna go over it all, just for the sake of time, but I will go over some other stuff. So first off, we're gonna go over with the most important survival piece of all time. You probably know it from all of our other previous videos. It is, if I can get it, the first aid kit. So when you're camping, you always want a first aid kit, because it's not like there's gonna be a hospital right next door. If there was, then you probably weren't camping. But anyways, so of course you have a first aid kit. You bring Band-Aids, some tweezers, toothbrush and toothpaste, and in this first aid kit, I also have another first aid kit. It's a mini one, of course. I never want to run low on Band-Aids, so we're gonna go. How many ever items is this? Yeah, this is item number 1, or almost a piece, but item number 1, done. Item number 2. Now, you're gonna need a first aid kit for this. You're gonna have to be super careful. I'm not gonna open it or anything. It's a knife. So, you're gonna use it to cut wood, of course. I'd recommend wearing gloves, just so that you don't cut yourself, and even if you do cut yourself, you got this thing with you. So, yeah. Of course, I'm not gonna open it just because it could be extremely dangerous or something. So yeah, item number 2, here. Item number 3, so if it's dark out, I know you can have a campfire and all, but you're gonna need a flashlight. That's how bright mine is. But yeah, so a flashlight is very useful because to see in the dark and stuff. That way you can get around in the dark, or get your phone or something, so that way you can turn it on and watch your downloaded Survival Guys videos, which you can do. So yeah. Item number 4. Compass. So you're gonna need a compass to find your direction and stuff if you're hiking, or even if you want to figure out which direction it is. So yeah, this one has a little magnifying glass. You can't really see it, but yeah.
Wait, Dad.
Compass. There. Next off, you're gonna need a whistle for if you're camping or you're really far out from nearest whatever. You can whistle it 3 times, of course, can get found, or at least someone could start finding for you if they hear it. Anyways, so item number 5. In there. Item number 6. So you got your knife, but you're gonna need a knife sharpener. Of course, be very careful. Always use gloves, and make sure you got your first aid kit with you. So yeah, and so that way you can cut wood, sharpen and stuff. Anyways, so yeah, I guess I already said that, but anyways. Item number 7. I think. We're gonna do a multi-tool hatchet / hammer is what I like to call them. So they're these, of course. Make sure you're very extremely careful with these. But it's basically a multi-tool, and of course it's like a pliers, and then you also got a hammer to pound in steaks or something. And then it's also like a mini hatchet. So yeah, of course, like always, if I mention in any videos about anything like knives or something, first aid kit's always going to be in it. Anyways, item number 8, I think. Scissors. Now there's a fairly big scissors. Of course you're going to want to be careful with them. What you use is to cut paper, cut leaves. I don't know really why you would cut leaves, but yeah, you could do that, or cut rope or something like that. It's a lot more efficient than maybe a knife or something else. So yeah. Item number 9, I think. I'm pretty sure. It's a very small item, but it could save your life in some scenarios. Carabiner. So you can use it to strap onto your bag or something, and then also hold something. Like you could hold the scissors like that to your first aid kit. I don't know why you would, but you got a scissors to your first aid kit. So yeah, carabiner's really nice. Next, item number 10. Binoculars. So you can use it to see something far or something ish far or something. Let's say you see a deer out there, or a bear, and you want to make sure it's a bear. You can get binoculars and make sure it's a bear. Or what I can do in this scenario is get my binoculars and look there and make sure you guys are watching. Yep, I know you guys are watching. So anyways, so yeah, binoculars have several different uses. If you do have binoculars, or you used to have binoculars, but you lost them or something, then you could always use and you still have the case, you could always use the case to store stuff in. So yeah, and these binoculars have rope to them, so I could take the rope and use it for something. So yeah. Now the last 2 items, I'm gonna put them together: a pen and a notepad. So throughout this playlist, or I'm gonna call it season, you're gonna hear me call them seasons, I'm going to write a survival tip for every single day. So I wrote down survival tips on it. Now survival tip number 1, I put a FAK for initials for first aid kit. But yeah, so you gotta always have a first aid kit as our first survival tip for day number 1. Now day number 2, you're gonna have to watch day number 2 episode, see what it is. So yeah, thanks for watching this episode of Survival Guys. Subscribe, like, watch our videos over and over. We're trying to hit over 100 before 2025 is over. So yeah, to see our last video, click over here. To subscribe, click down here. And to see the playlist, if you're watching this as soon as it comes out, then it's only going to be this video. But if it says like maybe a week ago or something, then to check out all the other videos, because all of these videos are going to be unlisted except for this one, just that way you can see the link in the description to the playlist and all the other videos, so that way you can get access to them, see the playlist. It's down here, like right here, like, right here. Check out all those videos. You can't just go to our channel and they'll be there. Maybe eventually, maybe in August of 2025, we'll post them so that you can just see them randomly. But if you want to see an early shot at them, then make sure. So if you want to get an early shot before everyone else, go ahead, check out the playlist before we release them or anything. So yeah, thanks for watching.